Hi, everybody. I'm Rachna Govani, CEO and co-founder of Foodstand. We make healthy eating easier for people. So Foodstand is a digital health behavior change company focused primarily on healthy eating. The reason we focus on healthy eating is because, as many of you probably know, unhealthy eating is the #1 cause of premature death in this country. It's a big, scary stat, but it's something that has probably touched each and every one of us. My dad happened to lose all 3 of his brothers due to diet-related disease, all before the age of 63. Now, my dad is 65. I'm very happy to report that. But it's a problem that affects a lot of us. And in fact, it affects the majority of our country. 2/3 of our country is overweight or obese. And that results in a lot of money being unnecessarily spent. So it's a $1.4 trillion cost to our economy. And specifically, employers are bearing the brunt of that cost. People who are unhealthy end up costing the employer twice as much. The crazy thing about this problem, or I guess the opportunity, is that it is entirely preventable. We know exactly how to stop it by helping people eat less processed food, more plants, fewer animal products, and eating more mindfully. Now, why aren't we doing that today? Well, it's because a lot of the solutions that are already on the market, many of which you've probably experienced, everything from calorie counting to fad diets to those delightful activity trackers, they continue to fail us because they're based on an old paradigm that all calories are created equal, and if you drink a Coke, you can just walk it off. That is completely false. It is bad science. And so that's why we built Foodstand. Basically, we provide healthy eating behavior change at your fingertips. So Foodstand is a mobile-first product that focuses on breaking down the daunting task of being a healthy eater into very simple bite-sized challenges. Everything from quitting soda to increasing your fruit and vegetable consumption to simply eating a little bit slower. These things are the exact behaviors that have been proven to prevent the onset of chronic disease. Our platform provides personalized education in the form of one-on-one support, daily reminders, and recipes and meal plans to help you keep up with that one habit. We also provide very specifically a social accountability system. If any of you have tried to make a change, keep a New Year's resolution, you'll know that if you don't tell anybody, you will not keep up with it. So our team-based social accountability system is what sets us apart. And finally, we offer frictionless tracking. Foodstand will never ask you to count your blueberries or weigh your oatmeal. Instead, our simple yes-no tracking system is what sets us apart. And all these different elements have been co-designed by my team, as well as leaders in public health across CSPI, Johns Hopkins, researchers from Harvard, and the True Health Initiative. So the way we get this in the hands of millions of people out there, it would be great if everybody used this thing, but we know that that takes a little bit of work. So what we did was last fall, we launched a direct-to-consumer product. It's a free mobile app that you can all download from the App Store, iPhone and Google Play Store. And we wanted to prove the effectiveness, and we were able to see really strong results. But we knew that the employers presented the biggest market opportunity. So for us, instead of knocking on GM's door first, we started with some small pilots. We completed those pilots in the spring, had really strong results, and now we're starting to sell to smaller employers. We're not going to GM yet. But the big opportunity for us is eventually getting into the big employers, the insurance companies, and the healthcare institutions. And so far, we've had some really strong traction. Our direct-to-consumer product has been growing basically organically with some good press, and now we have members in over 68 countries, everywhere from the United States to Brazil to South Asia, a bunch of countries in Africa, of people doing these challenges with their friends and family. And as a result, they're seeing some really strong results. 55% of members who come to Foodstand to lose weight have reported losing 10 pounds or more, and 78% of our members say that Foodstand has been more effective than the other things that they've tried, from the Weight Watchers to the calorie tracking and so on. And as a result, this past summer, we basically commercialized our consumer-facing product to a B2B workplace wellness solution. And we've sold our first, actually this should say 4 because I sold one this morning, 4 partners who are bringing Foodstand into their organizations. And we have over 100 leads in our pipeline that span across that small business all the way up to the big insurance companies and the big aggregators. So this is a big market. It is a big problem, therefore a big market. Currently, employers are spending over $40 billion around the globe to get their employees to become healthier. Specifically on this nutrition, eating healthy space, employers are spending over $7 billion globally. But for us, our target, our beachhead market, really is that small to medium-sized business that has been underserved. And we're focusing on them because currently they're using those antiquated solutions that don't work, that their employees hate, and they're spending $10 or more per person per month. So our business model is the same sort of per person per month structure, but we charge a little bit less for a better solution that's more targeted, that people actually enjoy using. Now, there are plenty of people who are trying to solve this problem. We're not the first ones, but as you can see, we're in the top right corner, and everybody else is not. So I guess I'm out of time. Okay.
Perfect. Thank you. Big round of applause.